Alright, welcome back. So this board was my first DIY board. I was only riding Evolves at the time, so I really enjoyed the Evolve decks. I wanted to build something very similar but with more power and more range. This first build started with a Bamboo GTR deck. I have the double kingpin trucks. I put the skate castle mounts on it, running Maytech 6374 motors, and had the all-terrain wheels on it. So I built it. It was crazy. It was way too fast for double kingpin trucks. I absolutely loved it, and yeah, it was awesome. I just kept going more and more off-road using this 12S battery enclosure. I was scrubbing out a lot. So with that big enclosure, I was just scrubbing out a lot, and that's when I started going the mountain board style. And yeah, once I got into the mountain board style, this thing never got ridden. I stole some parts out of it, kind of just become a parts board, and I tried to get it going a while back using Seeker dual ESC and remote combo. Didn't even work. Plug it in first time, nothing lit up. Didn't work straight from new, straight out the box, so screw that. Anyway, I've got a FlipSky 6.6 sitting there, so that's all this thing needs to get going. I'll whack that in and we'll give it another go. And I've also got the 110mm wheels now that I think I'll turn this into just a pretty quick street board, pretty high powered street board, and it should have huge range with a 12S 4P using the Samsung 40T battery. So let's slap that in and get this thing going again. Alright, so I pretty much had it all soldered up and everything was working. I unplugged the battery from the Vesk again just to clean up a few things, put a bit more heat shrink on, and then all of a sudden the built-in anti-spark switch failed. So as soon as you plug that battery in, the Vesk is firing up. So I don't know what caused that, but it's just my luck with this board. So I had to redo it. I had to put an anti-spark loop key in it, and I had to, resolder that in it and start again. But anyway, it should be all good now. So I'll plug it into the computer, we'll spin up the motors, and then we can go to fitting motor pulleys and getting some wheels on it. All right, so finally, it's working, it's back together. I'm gonna flip this enclosure and get that bolted down, and we can take this thing for a test rip. So let's go. So let's do what I do best and chuck some bindings on it. I got the bindings on it, had a quick ride, feels awesome. So next thing I'm gonna try is see if I can get a street wheel set up on this as well. So I'll get those 110mm wheels off me Evolve Bamboo GTR and we'll try and set it up on this thing. Jump on Apex Customs and pick up one of these. These are awesome for the mountain board trucks, but yeah, just an awesome cheap little CNC cutout stand. Alright, so there we have it. After a lot of mucking around with belt sizes and pulley sizes, I had to steal a couple of belts off Tara's Evolve GT. Now I have a street or AT setup for this board. Just swap the wheels, swap the belts, tension the belts, and good to go. I can go AT or street. Yeah, really happy with how that turned out in the end. And yeah, I'll have to take it for a spin. Holy shit, that thing is awesome. I've got a newfound love for these massive wheels. I've always liked the 83 millimeters and the smaller wheels for doing tricks and sliding, but on a board with high output, big motors, man, that just feels awesome. I'm surprised how much I enjoyed that. That's crazy. I was thinking about selling that board once I got it back together, but now that it's together and running, I'm definitely going to hang on to that. So it's got a top speed of 55 kilometers an hour. I don't know, a bit less than 35 miles per hour. That feels sick. I'm loving it. On all terrains, I had a range of about 30 to 35 kilometers. On street wheels, I reckon I'm going to get close to 50. It just powers all the way to the end. So super happy with how that turned out. I'm definitely going to hang on to that now. So anyway, I'm finally glad I got that together after all the dramas I had. That's it for this one. Thanks again for watching. Cheers.